Roughly 70% of people wear shoes that are incorrectly fitted for their feet. I'm Grant Spear with St. John's Chiropractic and Performance, and today we're teaming up with Chris McCaffrey at First Place Sports at their 210 location. And we're going to talk about how you can choose the best footwear for your feet. All right guys, we're here at First Place Sports with Chris McCaffrey here, and they were recently voted the #1 running store in America. So we're very blessed to have them here in the St. John's area. We're here at the 210 location. So Chris, can you tell us how you got started working here and what makes you guys the best running store in America?
Yeah, appreciate it, Grant. Thank you. And so I'm almost 5 years into working with First Place Sports. And I actually started as a running coach in the area and then started managing our San Marco location, which now my job is to manage all of our 5 locations that we have here in Jacksonville. So it's been fun.
Yeah, very good. All right. Well, again, very blessed to have you guys in the area, and you guys do great work here and have an awesome selection of running equipment here. So I've got with me a 2018 study that showed that 70% of people wear shoes that are not the appropriate size for their feet. These shoes were either too short, too long, not the correct width. And this can often lead to, wearing incorrect footwear can often lead to foot pain, ankle pain, things like bunions, pinky toe deformities, and callus formation that can be avoided. So can you tell us how you guys at First Place Running Sports can help mitigate some of that risk for having incorrect footwear?
Absolutely. So in our 5-step fit process that we do here, amongst that first 2 steps is we're actually going to have a few questions and answers, just a conversation to understand where are you at. Are you walking? Are you running? Are you standing on your feet? And then the next step is to use a Brannick device to measure foot length, width, arch length.
Sure. And
that right there is kind of like the aha moment for a lot of people, because most would say, you know, if they were asked, when was the last time you got your foot measured? They would have probably said in high school. And, you know, they were just a few days past high school, kind of an idea. And so right there is kind of that first moment where we get to just provide our expertise in understanding, hey, especially if you're standing on your feet, your foot's going to expand by the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And so we need to accommodate for some of that room and for some of that swelling. So that's definitely a big moment for us in our fit process that we do here.
All right, so come on in today and visit First Place Sports to get fitted by a professional. The next thing that we're going to talk about here is the fact that the research shows that good function of our feet is closely related to good structure of our feet. And with that in mind, research also shows us that the footwear that we choose to wear impacts the structure of our feet. So that meaning the footwear, the function, and the structure are all closely related. Personally, I would want a lot of my patients to be in wider toe box shoes to let your toes and your forefoot move around a little bit, and then a more minimal heel drop shoe, because then you get some of the ankle mobility benefits. I know that's not the right case for everybody though, but Chris, what are some of your favorites when it comes to good structure, good function of the feet?
Perfect, great question. So we'll kind of come over here as we have a lot of shoes to be able to kind of look at. And for the example of somebody who's standing, working, walking, and we're needing a little bit more space in the toe box, a lot of our brands will actually come in different widths, which is very important to be able to accommodate different foot sizes. But in addition, you know, a lot of people are familiar with like a New Balance, but this brand right next to it is called Ultra. And Ultra actually has a different shape of a toe box that they utilize with all of their models of shoes. And so they actually call it a foot-shaped toe box. It's kind of fun, and that's really great in accommodating all those, you know, extra foot fun parts. Like if you're having, you know, some bunions or some blistering, it might just be you need a little bit more space in the footwear. In addition, if you still kind of like a cushioning of some of the other brands, they come with a wider platform for your foot to go into. Now, if you're running, somebody, for example, in a balanced cushion type of a shoe like Ultra, which is the same cushion up front as it is in the back, some runners may like a little bit more cushion in the back if that's where they're striking first. So you might see a few different brands that are going to have a little bit more cushion in the heel versus the forefoot. And so those would be some options to look at when you are a runner, but still making sure that you've got enough space for the foot to splay out and move. I still like to say, let the shoe pick you. So it's still very important to try these on and let comfort be a good deciding factor.
Unfortunately, our video with Chris got cut a little bit short because they were absolutely slammed with customers, but this just validates that they are the best in the area and the best in the country. Check out some of our recent videos on how to improve the function of your feet and ankles, and then go to firstplacesports.com or stop in one of their 5 Jacksonville area stores to get sized by a professional and to check out their wide variety of gear.